I know this
story this morning, DPS breached by a group of hackers called LulzSec.
Yeah, so what's this company all about? I know this was the first time that I had really heard their name, and but we do know that they actually were responsible for the Sony breach of contract.
All the Xboxes.
Exactly. And then, of course, with the CIA and the emails and things like that, hacking into personal emails. So Alexis Vance is live with more on them, their story.
Yeah, you guys, we are out at DPS headquarters, and you can bet they are working around the clock to pinpoint exactly how this attack happened. But they already know who did it. Lulz Security, as you said, is claiming responsibility. So who is this group? Take a look.
Judging by this amateur website, the group Lulz Security doesn't look like they would be much of a threat to anyone, but they're known around the world for their high-profile attacks. A few you might remember: hacking into the CIA, breaching their website, hacking into Sony, compromising over 1 million user accounts, and now their latest victim, the Arizona Department of Public Safety. In a statement, they say, "We're targeting AZ DPS specifically because we're against SB 1070 and the racial profiling anti-immigrant police state that is Arizona." The group specializes in stealing and posting information from websites online. They make fun of their victims over how easy it is to hack into their systems. In fact, their motto, "Laughing at your security since 2011. On Twitter, they describe themselves as the world's leaders in high-quality entertainment at your expense. Their name, Lulz, comes from the text message term LOL, laugh out loud.
Joining me now is Ken Colburn with Data Doctors, probably the best person to be talking about this. And Ken, my first question for you is, isn't this group scared of getting caught? They're being so open about this.
Well, there's two reasons to hack. One is for money, and if you're doing that, you're covert. And the other is for attention. And guess which one these guys want? It's very, very obvious. The hacking community is actually calling them out and saying that they're not real hackers and what have you. So it'll be interesting to see what happens amongst the underground as well. But it's obvious that these folks want attention.
You've studied some of the documents that they've released. What do you think happened? How do you think they did this?
I think it's pretty obvious that they just happened across some information during what's known as just kind of a botnet sweep, where they're trying to infect as many computers out there as possible. And they ran into this information and said, "My goodness, look at this treasure trove."
So you think they got lucky?
I don't know, got lucky. I mean, if you send millions and millions of things out, you're probably going to infect somebody. But clearly, somebody clicked on something. All this stuff we keep telling people not to do, somebody clicked on something they shouldn't have, which allowed this process to occur that they could start intercepting this information.
Somebody here at DPS, you think, clicked on something they shouldn't have?
It could have been somebody at home, right? Not necessarily here. What's clear to me is that this building and their servers did not get hacked. An individual that works for the department on a personal computer or one of their business computers, that's what's gotten compromised here. So what everybody can learn from this is, could this happen to me? And the answer is yes. About 60% of the machines that we work on in our stores every single day come in because they're not keeping their security up to date, and they have this kind of information, or these invisible little programs hiding in the computers. So take this as a wake-up call for everybody out there. This could be you.
You call it a silent attack because you really have no idea it's happening until it gets to this point.
Right. The tools that allow them to do this are silent. This particular group takes this silent tool, they're cultivating all of this, and then they want the attention. And unfortunately, the fact that we're talking about them, we're giving them exactly what they want. So they're going to continue doing this.
Ken with Data Doctors, thank you so much for talking to us. We're going to continue, you guys, to follow this story throughout the morning. We're hoping DPS talks to us. And at 9 o'clock, we're going to talk to an officer, a DPS officer, who is worried that his information was possibly compromised in this hacking attack.
Alexis, thanks. Yeah, how often do we get those emails?
I was thinking the same thing.
Get My Fox Phoenix